Hello, good evening. It's Sunday night and you are watching ESC Fan TV. I have a panel of guests ready to give their opinions on this afternoon's Junior Eurovision Song Contest. Spoiler alert, if you've not actually watched it yet, I'm going to just spoil it now. France won, second time, third time in 4 years. You know, if you're going to watch this, you're going to get it spoiled eventually anyway. We have with us a whole panel to give their opinions, though, on everything from France coming first to poor Ireland coming last. And joining me, we have got the lovely Ian and Donna. Good evening.
Good evening.
Evening, all. Nice to see you here again.
Nice to have you back. What did you think of Junior Eurovision today? Excited?
Yeah, it was a good show, actually. I'm starting to get into it a little bit more these days.
Yeah, it's not one I've generally been that excited about, but that was a absolutely tremendous show. The production and the performances were fantastic. Yeah, really good.
Yeah, fabulous show they put on this evening. Also, we didn't scare him off last week. A very good evening to Brendan. Hey, Brendan.
Hi there, how y'all doing? All right?
Yeah, we're good. How did you feel about the outcome of Junior Eurovision? You thinking, maybe a trip to France next year?
Yeah, they deserved to win. It was the best of the bunch, but I think there was quite a few different surprises there. Really, it was really good to see some countries like Poland do so quite well.
Hey, you're right. A very good result for Poland. I think they'll be happy with that. We also have the king and queen of ESC Fan TV with us this evening. It's Phil and Michelle.
Hi, Brendan, is that a T-shirt that Sean made?
It may well be, yes.
I think everything's like half price or something at the moment. If you want some merch,
Vision tees, available. Yeah.
Vision tees, Vision tees. There, Vision. Not Sean at Vision, just Vision tees. Yeah.
But yeah, it was a great show, and I'm glad that the countries obviously took it very seriously.
Why was the staging better than normal Eurovision? I don't understand it. What's going on there? I just shouted at a telly all the way through it.
Yeah.
It's because it's for the children, isn't it? Got to give them a fair crack.
Yeah. I believe that children are our future.
Well, if we teach them well, do you know what? We can let them lead the way. It's also a very good evening to Aline. Good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Looking forward to a little bit of Junior Eurovision fun.
Yes, can't wait also to next year. Like, maybe I need to book my flight tickets. How do you say it? Flight tickets? I don't know.
Plane tickets.
I had a Eurovision party yesterday, so my brain is like.
That's all right. I mean, I'm just thinking, you could be, mounting the campaign for Belgium to join Junior Eurovision.
Maybe we want to be. Oh, my English. Maybe we want to be back.
It'd be good. And also joining us and showing off some brand new ESC Fan TV merchandise. It is the lovely Sean. Good evening, Sean.
Hello. Up to 60% off. Ends soon. I'm here reporting tonight from a secret location where no alcohol has been involved at all.
What Sean means to say is that Junior Eurovision for him went far better when accompanied by various spirits.
Vodka.
We'll leave it up to you whether that's the spirits of the supernatural kind or the spirits found with our friends Jack, Smirnoff, and of course
gin,
and of course Bombay Sapphire. So, guys, without further ado, let's just have a conversation about what we actually thought of the fantastic show that France put on this evening or this afternoon. Let's go to Aline first. What did you make of the French presentation?
To be honest, it was just the best. I really, really enjoyed it, and maybe we will see her on the big Eurovision someday. I really, really liked it. The only thing that I didn't really like was like the outfits, like totally pink. I would change that a little bit. That's just me being me. Like, not a fancy one of pink.
What about the hosts? What did you think of the hosts?
Very French. That's just me as a Belgian, like very French. Like that's all the comment you will get. I love the dress though, but very French.
Hey, Ian and Donna, I have to ask: was there any moments you thought the hosts could have, perhaps done things slightly differently this afternoon?
Wow. That ending for a start. Oh my God. I thought the poor Spanish girl was going to explode. Like, there was one moment, could you have stretched it out any longer? She was like, ah! And then someone said Spain and she was like, ah! Bless her.
Yeah.
I felt for her. Oh, that was a bit too long, don't you think?
Yeah, I think that was probably only because they stretched out the last reveal of the results too long.
Yeah.
You can do that to adults. You shouldn't really do that to kids, but overall, I thought they were very good hosts, very very assured and very very smooth.
And the tiny little woman against the big people. What was going on there? I couldn't work out if they were like giants and she was tiny or what. Someone please tell if we know.
I wondered, Donna, if she was far away.
Oh yeah,
She was, yeah.
Close up, far away.
She was stood 20 meters further back. 20 meters further back. Yeah.
Ah, now I get it.
See, it's all a matter of perspective. Now, Brendan, obviously, we've talked a little bit about presentation stuff, but I know you're very much into actual Eurovision. So how good was it to see Amir on stage doing the French interval this evening?
Joy, it was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And the whole show was just so slick. I do believe it when France win. I don't think it's doing if they do. When they win proper Eurovision, they'll do a fantastic show. Something I got to note is at the end of the show, maybe they had a little bit of extra time, but the fact that they showed the community of Eurovision and doing all of them celebrating on the stage with the winner. That was a really nice touch. How long that went on for, rather than obviously normally Eurovision they cut that off quite quickly, don't they?
They do. I mean, that was the actual quite a nice. I thought that was a really nice touch. Tell you what, I also thought was a very nice touch, especially given what's going on in the world at the moment. I'll bring Sean in on this. Was the "We Are the World"?
We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start living. No, I didn't watch that bit. No, I'm joking. No, it was really good. It was like, a little tear almost ran down my face. But it was a really good positive message. And I think you could tell that they just shoved all the white peace t-shirts all over the outfits that they were wearing in case they kind of had to do the reprieve if they won, so they couldn't get a chance to change and properly. But yeah, it was such a good moment in the interval. Amir was brilliant, and that was such a good song in 2016. A really good result there for France. But overall, the whole production was fantastic. I loved, in particular, the postcards, how the flags sort of came to fruition in each postcard, like the traffic cone or the cake or the Rubik's cubes. And so I think it was really imaginative.
What was your favourite superpower that they possess?
Who?
Yeah, what was the favourite out of the postcards? What was your favourite?
I said right away. I said, right, as soon as you started playing the Rubik's Cube, I said the UK flag's going to be Rubik's Cubes all put together. That was really obvious. But I like the cake, the Ukraine cake. That were good. Pretty cool. Yeah, it was all really, really good. A really good polished production. Really enjoyed the whole thing. That's my first time I've watched Junior Eurovision since kind of the first couple of years of when it started. And I'll be back next year. It was so good.
Hey, I mean, you can't fault it. I thought the French put on an absolutely cracking show. Guys, let's get stuck into the results. I'm going to put the results up on the screen for you, and we'll take a look at some of these in a little bit more detail. So, obviously, France came in top, 228, all the way down to Ireland on 42. And then our debutantes, Estonia, literally penultimate there. Brendan, Ireland and Estonia, could they have done anything differently? What went wrong for them this evening?
I don't think anything went wrong. I just think you can have a fantastic song. However, there's a better one that ends up beating you. I loved Ireland's song. I go back to what I said last week. Is some languages I think they just can't. The languages when you put them into singing format, you just can't be powerful enough, and then it just loses something.
I mean, if you're them next year, what would you do differently?
Try a group. I'm not really sure, to be fair with you. Mix it up. Try something different.
Yeah.
Maybe add a male to it. Try something. Try different vocalists.
I can do that. I've just noticed we've had a little shift round in our participants. I think our queen has gone to knight someone. She turned up at Sean's door. But we'll go to Ian and Donna. What did you make of the bottom four?
Oh, the bottom four. Oh, I liked Estonia. It was one of my favourites. It was one of my top 3, in fact. So what do I know? What's my taste? I thought she did great. The only thing I wasn't keen on is that dress with the 2 shirt shoulders. I didn't really know what was going on there. It was really weird. But her vocal I thought was lovely, and I really liked the gothic kind of setting. It reminded me a lot of Laura Risotto, isn't it? Yeah. She just needed more armography.
I thought she was the only surviving of one conjoined triplet or something.
Sorry,
with the 2,
one shirt, 3 heads.
Yeah, that's something out of
Doctor Who.
No, I forget it. Whatever.
Yeah, Halloween's already gone.
Yeah, no, I think the last ones they're all very solid songs. They're good performances, especially Estonia. That was one of my favorites, and actually Georgia. I thought
Georgia was one of my
great.
favorites.
The way
as well.
the voices worked together was tremendous. I think it's just that, but you look at them, they were all fairly gentle songs. They weren't upbeat. They were lovely ballady stuff. Gorgeous songs, but maybe just didn't have the impact to get people to vote for them.
Yeah,
I think that's
hadn't quite got the disco punch or anything like that, I suppose.
Yeah, not an uncommon thing in the adult Eurovision as well. Beautiful songs that end up just getting slightly overlooked in the voting.
Well, same as Portugal as well. Portugal had this beautiful sort of vocal and a really lovely balladesque thing. I don't know about the dress rip. I didn't think that was actually necessary, but all of these could have easily been in my top 5, quite honestly. And so, oh well.
Two of them I voted for. So,
what 2 did you vote for, Ian?
Georgia and Estonia.
Oh, I thought the only thing I thought with Georgia, and it was the first set of harmonies, were just ever so slightly sharp for me. And that was the only thing. It was the only criticism I had of that entry. But I feel really bad because you're criticising children. I'm like, naughty.
I suppose. But there were so many good ones this year, actually. I didn't think anybody deserved to be at the bottom, really.
Yeah, the overall standard very high, so it's quite marginal, the differences. So yeah,
it was a tough crowd. It was very much a tough crowd. If we move further up the scoreboard, because I know from certainly our conversations last week, if we look at 8 to 12, if I go to Alina, we've got Albania 8th, Germany 9th, Malta 10th, Italy 11th, North Macedonia 12th. I'm sure some of your favourites ended up there, my lovely.
Yes, and it really hurts that they're so low, but yeah, it's okay. I have to deal with it. Like I imagined Germany a little bit higher. By seeing Italy, I was like, yeah, I get that. But I'm also, I know it's not yet been spoken, but the Netherlands. I'm in shock with the Netherlands. They were like my winner, and I'm like, I just hope they were higher. I'm just in shock. But I think it's also strange that these children put on a better performance than some actual singers at the big Eurovision. So it really feels like so strange that some got so little points, while you know that at the big Eurovision, some crappy songs go like, yeah, no, I just think it's strange.
I mean, it's interesting. I don't know. I think children do very much put their heart and soul in, don't they, to it? And I think they do into everything. I always remember seeing. Go on.
I've worked with an awful lot of youth theatre companies, and one thing you learn is never underestimate what young people can do in live performance.
Yeah,
they will always surprise you.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking to an interview. I went and saw Suri when the RTS held an event earlier this year, and she said that when she worked with one contestant creatively, basically this performer had decided, adult performer had decided about 2 days before they were due to go on, they didn't want to do it anymore, but they needed to get them through it. It was very, very interesting to listen to that. And I think children don't have that. I think I don't know, do we reckon they're slightly more resilient in that way?
I think they're a lot less prone to self-doubt, which happens quite a lot with professional performers. They start to and they get trapped in the thing where they know they're good, but they don't believe that, and then it blocks them from doing the thing. That doesn't tend to happen with kids. Nerves, yes, but they seem to be better at bouncing through it. Yeah.
No, I think
self-doubt
right.
they don't have.
Yeah. No, I think you're absolutely right. Let's bring Sean and Michelle in on this. What was your biggest surprise of the afternoon?
Well, I think Armenia coming third was the biggest surprise. I'm happy that they did, but I really didn't think that they would. I thought Netherlands would be in the top three, so I was surprised at that. Yeah,
but for me personally, when you look at the scoreboard, all the upbeat songs, which is what I said last week, kids love to dance. All the upbeat songs were at the top of the leaderboard. And that's really apparent when you look at those results there.
I think the biggest surprise, though, to be fair, is Ireland getting 0 points.
Oh, no, they got 8.
Well, they might as well have got one, haven't they?
From the jury, and then the rest were public vote.
But yeah, I can't believe it. I thought that was fantastic. She sang that so beautifully, and she went into sort of operatic as well, and it was. Why is nobody voting for that? She had the best dress of the night as well. I mean, come on. It was
better, like we said earlier, because we watched it together. Yeah. It was better than Ireland's normal Eurovision entries of recent times.
But why
it really was.
Why is nobody voting for it when it was spectacular?
But it could have been so much more. It really could. It could have been like spectacular. It could have been like I said last week, a bit more Clenadish or Enya-ish.
Yeah,
it could have been a lot more traditional to Ireland with the lyrics and with the song. If you just staged it correctly,
I think that young lass. I think in a couple of years, I think she's going to be doing proper Eurovision for Ireland.
Oh, possibly, and let's hope so.
And she'll go far. I think it. Like I said last week, do you think that the Irish song was too grown up for Junior Eurovision? And I think, in a way, that's maybe. Right. If they'd have taken that to actual Eurovision, I think that would have been top 10, easy peasy. So I think it was just too grown up for Junior Eurovision.
One surprise of the afternoon for me was putting chorizo in Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, I do that.
Michelle,
and honestly, a stroke of genius.
It was brilliant. It was really, really good. So I'll be taking that for my Christmas dinner. Thank you for that.
And he's welcome.
Just drifting off there, I can tell. But you know, I'm going to go to Brendan on that. Do you reckon Ireland's song was too adult for Junior?
Yeah, I think you're right when you're talking about the upbeat songs. It's a beautiful song. It was fantastic, but I think it belongs in adult Eurovision, and maybe that's where the mistake is made, really.
I've got a question here from Connor. I'm going to bring Phil on this. Do you think France will be able to host next year, with France hosting the Olympics and Paralympics next year? It might be a big ask for them. Phil, what do you reckon?
I think they might be able to, it's a different time of year, isn't it? It's a completely different thing. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if France do it again.
I mean, let's not. I suppose the one thing I would say is that let's not forget. Was it Greece, 2004 or something? Did the Olympics and then hosted Eurovision in 2006.
Yeah.
I suppose that's a bit of a gap, isn't it? But they seem to host a lot of stuff in one kind of fell swoop. I don't know.
I think it's different.
Bankrupt now.
It's different people sort of responsible, isn't it? It's the national broadcaster really responsible for the Junior Eurovision, and then the Olympics is more of a city hosting that.
But where will it be next year? Will it be Paris?
Well, that's a good question.
They've done Paris. They've done Paris. They've done Nice. I wonder if they're going to go somewhere else. Could be interesting. Could be interesting. Let's think about. Let's do Malta very quickly. Who shall I pick on? Let's pick on Ian and Donna. Malta, Yulan. What do you reckon? Future Maltese Eurovision entry of the future?
Yeah. Pretty much given, I think.
I think so.
Very assured, very strong voice. That I think was her fourth go trying to get into Junior Eurovision, so she's keen. I think she'll definitely try for Eurovision at some point in a couple of years, and she's definitely got the voice for it.
She needs to work on it a little bit. I thought some of her notes were a little bit flat, but she's definitely good. How many years has she got left in this, potentially? She's one of the older ones, isn't she?
Yeah, she's one of the older contestants, but yeah, she's...
Yeah,
I think we'll see her again.
I think, I'm going to double check this, I think it's her last year. I think she wouldn't have been able to do it. If she... I think she's 15 within the next few months. I might be wrong.
But still, she's given it a good crack, and she will definitely try for the main Eurovision, I think.
Yeah, and she looked very assured and confident on stage, so she'll be back.
I think it'd be nice to see her back. I think, do you know what? I do wonder, actually, if they could actually do a, as opposed to putting a solo female singer on stage, if Malta could just actually get some of the groups of female singers they put through Junior Eurovision, to get her, Destiny, and maybe a few others together. I think that could make for quite a good entry. Let's talk about the top four, people. I feel like we've drifted around the mid-table. Our top four, I'll pull up the scoreboard for you guys again, just so you can see. Obviously, we had United Kingdom, Armenia, Spain, and then France. Let's go to Phil and Sean. Who was your favourite amongst them?
Oh, well, we did say, me and Michelle did say France. And to be fair, that was a good song. She sang it well. It was staged brilliantly. And I think it was well deserved to win. But I also liked Armenia, and they were fun. They enjoyed themselves. It was a cracking song, and they had a good time.
It was so good. But I mean, before the show, just listening to the tracks and just watching the pop videos, the UK, United Kingdom, was my favourite going into this. And the staging for the UK, oh my God, that was phenomenal. I'm sorry, whoever's responsible for that staging for the United Kingdom this year for Junior Eurovision needs to go to Malmö next year and do something for the UK, because that, I thought, that was a scene stealer today. I thought that was fantastic. The UK staging today was fantastic. But I've got to say, live, France nailed it. It was absolutely brilliant. And that was like my sort of fourth favourite up until the live show. But it stole the show, and it was simply the best performance of the night for me.
Brendan, where do you stand on this? Top 4?
The French victory, that was well deserved. It was overall the best performance. It just attacked and drew you in. I was glad to see, pleasantly surprised to see Armenia up so well, up where they were. The pop video for me just doesn't do it. I thought there was way too much going on, but on stage it was brilliant. It was so simple, and I can see how doing that got the votes it did. It was really good. Doing that was probably my favourite on the night.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
there
I'm
was
not
some really
surprised
good
Spain stayed up
staging,
there.
wasn't there?
Yeah.
I was going to say there was some really good staging. France surprised me with the fact that they had the piano in like the heart shape, which I thought was actually a really good bit of symbolism for them. I was quite impressed with that. Let's go to Alina. Top 4. What were your thoughts?
Yeah, I think France is the correct winner and deserved to win. I really liked the UK. The staging, like Sean said, should be at the big Eurovision. And the other ones, like, I'm just gonna be honest, I really did not like Spain. I thought it was a little bit boring. Sorry. But I really liked that this was like one team that I really enjoyed. But I thought it was like a little bit boring.
Ian and Donna, someone's just put up on the chat. I think if we can get that comment back, do we think Spain's positioning, i.e., going on first, actually cost them victory?
I don't think so. I think the French song had the edge on the performance and staging, regardless of position. I did really like the Spain. We won't talk about it very much, but I thought it was great. It was lovely and playful. I think they probably understood it was junior Eurovision. It's kids, it's young folk. There was something really lovely about the song, the performance. It was just very, very, obviously compared with the older, more mature kind of ballady stuff. It just bounced along really nicely.
I don't know
Definitely got the brief that this is kids.
Oh yeah, but I don't know if the staging actually helped it. I mean, I didn't quite get it with the song and then the suitcases thing and the kind of flying suit that they were wearing. Yeah, bit strange. I don't think the position helped. Going first doesn't necessarily do you any favours, but it's a pack of 16 rather than 26, so it's not too bad. You're not going to forget it instantly. And it was a boppy song, so it did well, but France just had the edge, I think, personally.
And let's come to Sean. I mean, do you reckon the positioning was helpful? Or do you reckon when you've got 16 countries, it just doesn't matter?
I don't think it matters. France won last year from 6th position. I don't really think it matters, to be fair. 16 songs. If there's 26 yet, it might make a difference. But there's 16 songs, and you've been able to vote all week. So I really don't think it makes that much of a difference. Spain were off first, and they finished second. So, like, that just goes to show I don't think starting positions really make much difference.
This is true. Now, guys, do you want to see where? Can you remember your predictions from last week, or do you want me to tell you your predictions? Obviously, Ian and Donna, you're kind of left out for this one. But if we go for the, shall we say, the highest score, the lowest score wins on our prediction race. So, Phil, you predicted Spain, which came second, United Kingdom, which came 4th, and the Netherlands, which came 7th, which gave you a total of 13 points.
I think I did the same.
You suck.
I'm happy with that. I don't think it was that bad.
I think that's rubbish.
Michelle,
I wonder what I said. I've got no idea.
you went for France, which came first.
Oh shit! I've got
UK,
George is in there.
Which came 4th, and Georgia, which came 14th, which gives you a total of 19.
Oh, so I still beat you.
Oh, right, yeah. That's all that matters.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's the lowest score that wins on this prediction.
Louis score never wins anything. That's just stupid.
They do one pointless.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Alina, you went for the Netherlands. Which
I know.
Came seventh.
Oh no.
Germany, which came 9th,
Oh no.
which gives you 16. And the UK, which came 4th, gives you a total of 20 points. So in
Okay.
actual fact, that puts you to the bottom of the.
Yeah, that's why I
bottom of
don't
our leaderboard.
win anything also with Euro Millions.
Brendan,
Yeah.
you went for France, which came 1st. The Netherlands came 7th, and Germany, which came 9th, giving you a total of 17 points, puts you in 2nd place on our prediction race.
I get away with that. That's all right.
Sean,
I think I've done the same as Phil, didn't I?
No.
Did I not? Did I not say
What
Spain,
did you?
UK?
Hang on. No, I think you did.
Spain, UK,
Spain,
Netherlands.
UK, and Netherlands.
I
Yeah,
did.
gives you a total of 13.
Oh, is that joint first?
Let's come to me.
Oh,
That's
okay.
joint
Smarty
first.
pants.
My
let's
predictions.
go to Tom. That nobody can remember who did what. But all of a sudden,
Spain.
Tom's got the
Oh,
top
no.
3. Hey,
There's a twist in this one. Trust me. I went for Spain, Armenia, and Netherlands, which gives me a total of 12, puts me into 1st place. However, in actual fact, our winner isn't even here.
Oh,
it's our very own
Oban?
thoughtful person, Oban.
Oh my God.
Aside from not actually picking France, actually picked Spain, Armenia, and the UK.
Right.
2nd, 3rd, and 4th.
Wow.
And came in with 9 points.
9 points.
Nobody tell him. Nobody tell him. Don't tell Oban.
Nobody tell Oban. Anyone who's watching, don't
He'll
tell
run
Oban.
with that for years. If you
tell
tell
Oban.
him, it's be like, no.
Well, all he's got to do is watch the show, isn't he?
No, don't let him. Block him. Block him. Block him.
Oh,
but if you're watching, we love you.
I can't believe it. Oh my God. I'm never going to hear the end of this.
Well, you didn't come last, last, Michelle. I'm sorry, Elaine. You came bottom on that. But do you know what? It's all a bit of fun. As Connor said, with the UK finishing 4th, it means that since 2022, the UK has finished in top 5 in both adult and junior Eurovision on 3 out of the 4 last occasions. Super excited for Malmo.
Wow.
Malmo could be interesting, could be good. Sean, you were trying to get, was it Sean, you were trying to get information out of people when you went across to Amsterdam?
So I was speaking to Ryland. Those in the UK may know Ryland Clark for about 15, 20 minutes at the bar whilst we were waiting to be served in the hotel. And we talked about all sorts of things, and in particular, the UK entry next year. Now, he tells me that the UK entry has already been selected. The artist has been selected. They have the artist, they have the song. They're working now on the staging. And he's assured me that the UK are in for a very good result next year. That's all he will say. And I know we've heard this all before, but there was something he wanted to tell me, but he knew he couldn't tell me. But he has given me a little bit of reassurance that he's not trying to pull the wool over anyone's eyes and he's not allowed to say anymore. But the UK have got an excellent entry for next year. It'll be interesting to see how it pans out, but he's very, very, very excited about our prospects for Malmo 2024.
I don't want anybody to say anything, but it is actually me.
Oh, we're knackered. We're knackered.
And it's me because I believe that children are our future. Sing well and let them lead the way.
Mute her. Just mute her. Mute her.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I really hope that the bigging up is well worth it. I'm sure Ireland fans will remember heading into 2020, which, and we know the contest got cancelled that year, but they said they'd selected the song and the artist, and they thought it was a song that was going to rival the popularity of Euphoria from 2012. And I'm sure that's a quote that some Irish executive has long since regretted having made, given I don't really think you can put Leslie Roy's Story of My Life and Euphoria up against each other. I'm sorry. Guys, I feel like we have pulled everything apart. The final question I have for you all this evening is, do you reckon the right song won? Let's go round to Ian and Donna.
You can get me off.
I think yes.
I think so, yeah. And it wasn't just because they had really fancy lighting that I was enamoured with.
Yeah. And I think the overall package, I think that was the right winner.
Yeah. Phil and Michelle?
Yeah, I think so too.
Oh, what about Georgia and their big things that the big sail fanny things?
Taylor Swift openers.
I mean, to be honest, a lot, all of them sang well. If anyone was let down, it was the songs rather than the singers. But yeah, the French song, it was a good song. She sang it well. It was well staged. It was a whole package.
The whole staging was good. It was the right winner.
Yeah, it was.
Just not the winner we wanted, but it was the right winner.
Oh, let's go around to Brendan.
Yeah, no, well deserved. Well deserved. As much as I prefer to see Poland win, but the French song, it was all rounder.
Oh, it's always the way. But Poland wanted a friend, and they found a large number of them, 124 in fact, when it came to the point score. So it worked both ways. Alina?
Yeah, the right song won. And I also think it would be amazing if you're French to be next year with the Olympics and then junior. It will be amazing for France.
Vive la France. And Sean.
No, the UK should have won. We were duped. It's not fair. Yeah, okay, France were really good.
I have to say, I said it earlier, I alluded to it earlier. The moment France appeared with that heart-shaped piano and everything, I thought they had it in the bag. The only time I thought maybe it might possibly be in doubt was when some of the 12 points started to go towards Armenia, and I was like, is this going to be Armenia that snatches it? Yeah, I think, a fair result, but third time in 4 years for France. Go France. Absolutely made up for you, and we look forward to being there for the Olympics and Junior Eurovision next year. Guys, in the meantime, this, will come to the end of the show. You may now cry silently. There we go. Guys, do not forget, catch us on our socials, YouTube, X, formerly known as Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Mastodon. And you will find news of our next shows coming up on there very soon. News to follow very shortly. Sean's just bursting with excitement.
What was that?
Because we've got a little Christmas present coming, haven't we?
We have got a Christmas present coming, but news to follow. It's like an advent calendar. You can't open it till December 3rd.
Oh!
Can I just say that I love Sean, his 60% of Eurovision season?
No, what it is, if you buy any ESC Fan TV merch on the Redbubble website, then all the proceeds will get fed back into supporting the channel. So we would appreciate anything. So that would be cool.
There you go. 60% off of Redbubble. Thing. So you get your up-to-date merch as well whilst you're catching up with us on the socials. In the meantime, what I'd like to do is say a massive thank you to my guest this evening. Big thanks to Sean.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, hi. Yeah, I didn't know you would come back to me so quick, but yeah. Thanks for having me. I'll see you next time. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas.
Hey. Thanks to Alina.
Thanks for having me, and sorry for my bad English today. Like, I'm just tired from partying.
Oh, yeah, but partying's always so much fun. Big
And
thanks to
happy with the
Brendan.
Eurovision.
Thank you for having me. It's been brilliant.
Hey, big thanks to Phil and Michelle.
We wish you a Merry Fickmas. We wish you a Merry Fickmas. We wish you a Merry Fickmas. God, it goes on. Wait, we'll be back for Fickmas.
Can I just say, I'd like to apologise for our bad English as well, but we've been drinking.
I think I said a swear, so's kids.
Yeah, they're going to go and sober up in a corner somewhere. Meanwhile, big thanks to Ian and Donna.
Thank you for having us back. It's been a wee while, but it's been good. Good to be
Yeah,
back.
it's nice to be back. And yay to the start of the season. Woo.
Hey. That's it for now, guys. We will see you very soon. Thank you once again for your support, but it's goodbye for now. Bye-bye.
Bye.